I'm Janelle and this is toDIYfor. So this week I thought I'd share with you a couple of tips on how you can redecorate your home and not even leave your home, because we can't right now. It also is not gonna cost you anything because hopefully these are all items that you already have at home, and I'm just encouraging you to get creative with redecorating your space. I'm going to start with paint. It's an obvious one that will drastically change any room. Now, I'm not suggesting you go out and buy paint, but what you might have at home is previous wall color paint, like I do. I actually have both of these colors still, and I have used the green several times to paint other items in my home, including shelving and also a shower curtain. Now, I did this a couple of months ago when I redid my bathroom, and believe it or not, you can paint a shower curtain. So I made mine very simple with just brush strokes, and I also used some acrylic paint. Both worked fabulously, so even if you have to go digging through your child's craft supplies, you can do some updating, whether it be the shower curtain or just simply painting some other knickknacks or frames that you might have at home. Rearrange the furniture in your home. This is like a no-brainer, and I think a lot of people don't think to do this because you get comfortable in the way things are set up. Now, I understand some rooms just don't really function any other way. Our living room setup is really the only way that I can see it functioning the best it can due to doorways and windows, but you might have a space that you could flip the bed around in your bedroom. I used to do that all the time as a kid. My mom hated it. I loved it because it felt like I had a brand new room, and it really does change the room when you just alter pieces of furniture. Next on my list would be creating some new artwork. Now, this is actually a lot easier than it sounds. Take some frames that you may already have pictures in or artwork in and just swap it out with something so cheap that you already have at home. It's amazing. Use wrapping paper. You can use cardstock that you might have, and it can really create some simple, pretty artwork that you can swap out for a couple of months. Something else I have done in the past is I framed leaves, real growing leaves that were from plants in my home, and I actually loved how it turned out. So that's something you can do as well to create some new artwork. So my next suggestion is creating some new throw pillows. I like to kind of swap these up sometimes with the seasons. You can do this in your bedroom or in your living room, and it's really simple to do. You don't even have to know how to sew to do this. You can hot glue the fabric together. I have done it in the past. So where do you get the fabric? Well, go digging through your closet and see if there's anything there that you want to get rid of or donate. You can cut up a t-shirt, a sweater, and you can make it into a new cushion cover. I actually did it with some placemats not too long ago, and I have these pillows that live in my living room. So my next tip is baskets. All right, I know that not everybody is going to have a massive collection like I do, because I have a slight problem with collecting baskets when I go to the thrift store. But I absolutely love them for multiple reasons. They're great for decorative storage, so I use them for scarves at the door, I use it for toilet paper in the bathroom. I also use them as cute little like plant covers to cover up the ugly pots. But you can also use them as decor. Hanging them on the wall is something I absolutely love the look of, and you can even style them on shelves as well. I even turned a basket into a new pendant light. Now, if you have a big basket like I do at home that you're currently using for storage or just not using at all, you can cut a hole into the bottom of it and you can turn it into a pendant light if you already have a pendant light at home. Just take that shade off and bam, room looks completely different. So my next tip is going to be changing out your decor with decor from another room. Think about moving decor that you might have in the bathroom or the bedroom and moving it into the living room. Obviously only if it works, but maybe you can swap some items around. You can use books as decor. I like to take the cover off of them after I've read them. They look really cute styled on shelves. So switch up your shelving decor with other pieces from different parts of your home. And my last idea, it's not necessarily free, but I would highly suggest getting some plants. It just brings so much life into a space. As you can see, I'm quite obsessed with them. I actually recently found out that a local plant company in my area is doing delivery or curbside pickup. So if you have that option available to you right now, think about supporting local and doing that yourself. But if you already have plants at home, think about propagating them. So this is completely free to do to make more plant babies. I do it all of the time. I can only do it with my pothos. My pothos plants is the only plants that I've ever been able to propagate, but I've done it multiple times and now I have more plants in my home. It's as simple as cutting off a strand with a node and putting it into some water, and you can let it grow like that for quite some time until we can get out and buy soil and more pots to plant those suckers in. So that's it. Those are my tips for redecorating your home right now. Have some fun with it, get creative, and change up your space with things you already own. It's not gonna cost you a cent. I hope you're all doing well, and please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already to my channel. I do new DIYs every single Wednesday, and I will be back next week with a new video. Cheers.